A remarkable diplomatic twist may be unfolding behind the scenes of the Russia-Ukraine war. Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky has reportedly turned to an unlikely intermediary in an effort to open a direct channel with Russian President Vladimir Putin. Well, according to reports, Zelensky invited Russian billionaire Roman Abramovich to Kyiv last month and asked him to pass a message directly to Russian President Vladimir Putin. Well, the message was that Ukraine is prepared for face-to-face peace talks. Multiple reports suggest that Zelensky hoped Abramovich could help open a channel for direct communication between the two leaders. If such a meeting were to take place, it would be the first between Zelensky and Putin since Russia launched its full-scale invasion of Ukraine in 2022. The development comes at a crucial moment in the war, and Ukraine seeks to build momentum from recent battlefield gains and enhance long-range strike capabilities. Zelensky has acknowledged that Abramovich has served as an informal conduit between the two sides. He is helping to relay signals about how potential negotiations could be structured. Abramovich's involvement is particularly notable given his high-profile status and controversial position in the West. Now, one of Russia's most recognizable oligarchs, Roman Abramovich built his fortune during the country's turbulent privatization era of the 1990s, and most notably through oil giant Sibneft. He later served as governor of the remote Chukotka region and became a global figure after purchasing Chelsea Football Club in 2003. Following Russia's invasion of Ukraine, Abramovich was sanctioned by UK and several Western governments over his ties with Putin. The sanctions forced him to sell Chelsea in 2022. Well, despite those sanctions, he has continued to be linked to behind-the-scenes diplomatic efforts, including humanitarian initiatives and prisoner exchanges between Russia and Ukraine. But Abramovich is now at the center of a growing showdown with the British government over the proceeds from the sale of Chelsea. More than £2 billion raised from the club sale, it remains frozen in a UK bank account. The money is still unreleased more than 3 years later. The standoff further escalated over fundamental disagreements over who should benefit from the funds. Britain government insists that the money must be used exclusively for humanitarian relief inside Ukraine. Abramovich argues that the fund should support all victims of the war, including those affected in Russia. With both sides unable to reach an agreement, the UK government is now preparing legal action to force the release of the frozen funds under its terms.